Electabuzz and Magmar are some of the top threats in VGC right now, but how is that possible? These Pokemon aren't even fully evolved and they're from Gen 1, so they're heavily power crept. Or are they? Today we'll be diving into what makes Electabuzz, and to a lesser extent Magmar, so good right now. Pause. On a side note, this video is mostly about Electabuzz because it's more popular at the time of recording, but 90% of the things I say are applicable to both Pokemon, so keep watching even if you're a Magmar fan. Unpause. Okay. So, what does Electabuzz even do? Well, Electabuzz has been blessed by Arceus above, since it gets access to Follow Me in Scarlet and Violet. Okay, but one move can't make it good. Its base stat total is relatively low, and as we discussed in the Primarina video, base stat matters a ton. Regulation H is no stranger to having to make quote-unquote bad Pokemon work. Because of this, our redirectors are actually valuable. You see, with higher power formats, redirection can be less valuable, since Calyrex Shadow Rider can just Astral Barrage and kill both of your slots. However, with lower power levels, redirection is huge, since you can keep your Pokemon alive for an extra turn. This isn't to say that redirection is bad in higher power formats, but redirection can be used more often in lower power formats. Before Regulation H, we had Ogerpon, a legendary Pokemon that could use Follow Me. Since Ogerpon is now gone, if players want redirection, we have to think a little bit more. This leads us to Electabuzz. The commonly used redirectors right now are Electabuzz, Magmar, Indeedee, and Mousehold. Electabuzz is the most common right now, but why? Indeedee has higher defensive stats, plus with terrain it does more damage. However, Psychic Terrain can actually be harmful to your own team. Many Electabuzz teams are built around Kingambit, allowing priority Sucker Punch to KO your opponent's team, supported by Electabuzz's redirection. However, Psychic Terrain shuts down priority, meaning that Kingambit loses one of its best tools. That's not the only reason Electabuzz is used though. Electabuzz is significantly faster than Indeedee, which matters since it can invest less EVs in speed in order to outspeed key threats like Pelipper. Many players even run Timid Electabuzz so that it can outspeed Annihilate. Okay, but is that really enough to warrant running a weaker Pokemon? Funnily enough, Electabuzz can use the Eviolite, an item that boosts defenses by 1.5 times for a Pokemon that can still evolve. That's also why Electabuzz is used over Electivire. Electivire can't evolve any further, so it actually ends up being more frail than Electabuzz holding the Eviolite. But if Electabuzz runs Eviolite, it can just get spored by Amoonguss, right? Well, Electabuzz has the ability Vital Spirit, which makes it immune to sleep, even from Dire Claw. Now, if you're a little bit more involved in the scene, you may know that Magmar is actually considered an equal to Electabuzz. Both have insane move pools, making excellent use of an attacking move, Taunt, Follow Me, and a status move in some cases. The two key differences are typing and the preferred attacking move. Magmar has better burst damage with Overheat, and is better into Sun teams thanks to the fire typing. Electabuzz is better into Rain teams thanks to its electric type, and it has better speed control or consistent damage depending on what move you pick. All in all, Electabuzz and Magmar 2 are great Pokemon to be used in VGC. They are amazing support Pokemon that are surprisingly bulky. Along with this, they have great typings and move pools, allowing them to be top support Pokemon. Thank you all for watching!